everyone, welcome to ABC Interactive English, and I am Karen.
Hi everyone, this is Shane, and we're looking at part A. What can and can't you do?
So in today's dialogue, we're talking about what can and can't you do at a job, right?
Right. Okay, so for example, we're doing a job right now.
That's right.
We're filming something, so that means there's a camera on us and there's lights on us. And it's important what we look like, what we sound like. So we have to be careful. Like, I'm not allowed to wear a watch.
So you can't wear a watch because?
If I wear a watch, it will reflect the light. And you will see the light that's on me coming off of my watch. My clothes, I can't wear clothes with wrinkles.
You have to look nice and neat.
Nice and neat. You can't talk too fast.
That's right, because if I talk too fast, then the students can't understand us.
And she talks very fast, so it's very difficult for her to slow down.
That's right. I need to practice.
Right. So for any job, there are things you can and can't do. So what can we do here, this job?
What can we do? We can't wear wrinkled clothes. We can't wear clothes that's too dark. We can't speak too fast. Yeah, what can we do?
So we can wear bright colors. We can speak slowly and clearly.
That's right.
We can make sure we look good. Do you think we're doing a good job?
I think so. How about you guys? Do you think we're doing a good job? I hope so.
All right, let's get into today's lesson.
Carrie is explaining the rules to Matthew.
Here we are. This desk will be your home from Monday to Friday.
Cool. I see that there's a phone. Can I use it to make personal calls?
Sure, just don't make too many and keep them short.
Okay, I'll make sure that I do that.
So we're looking at part A of what can and can't you do.
Okay, so Carrie is explaining the rules to Matthew. So these are going to be the rules at their job, right?
That's right.
What does it mean to explain something?
Well, that is a verb. To explain means to tell somebody about something in a way that makes it easy to understand. For example, he explained the difference between hip-hop and rap music. If someone who does not understand the difference between hip-hop and rap, then you can explain it, use your words to help them understand.
Make it easy to understand.
That's right.
Okay, and rule. So we have rules in life, rules at school, rules at your job. So what is a rule? A rule is an instruction that tells you how something must or must not be done. Just the way you have to do things or the way that you can't do things.
That's
so for example, there are a lot of rules in this card game.
And if you're playing a game, it's important to follow the rules, right?
Yes.
So we can play fair.
True. Okay, so we have two people here, Carrie and Matthew.
Yes, I'll be Carrie, you'll be Matthew.
Okay, so Carrie begins.
Carrie begins by saying, here we are. This desk will be your home from Monday to Friday. Oh, this desk will be your home does not mean that you will be sleeping here from Monday to Friday. It just means that it will be your desk at this office, right?
Yeah, and you are at your office so many hours.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like where you're going to live.
Exactly. Like your second home.
Like your second home. Okay, so what's his name?
Matthew.
Matthew. I'm Matthew, sorry. Matthew says, cool. I see that there's a phone. Can I use it to make personal calls?
So Matthew is asking questions about the rules. He asked, can I use it to make personal calls? So personal, that is an adjective. It just means your own, not belonging to or connected with anyone else. So for example, the things on my desk are all my personal items. Please don't touch them. That means those things belong to me. But when you say personal calls, it means that can I just call my dad, call my friends, call my mom, and it's not work related.
Right, so if it's like compared to a business call, right? In this situation, you would have a personal call or a business call, something that's connected to your job, not to yourself.
And Carrie says, sure, just don't make too many and keep them short. Okay, Carrie's actually quite nice. You are allowed to make personal calls, but just don't make too many of them and don't make them too long and keep them short.
Right. Don't talk for like an hour to your friend. That's not okay.
That is not okay.
Okay, so Matthew, right? Matthew? Matthew says, okay, I'll make sure that I do that. Okay, so he will follow the rules, make sure that he keeps his personal phone calls to a minimum, not too many, and also make sure that he doesn't talk for too long when making personal calls.
And I think it's really important when you start a new job to find out all the rules that you need to follow. Because every company or every job, they have different rules, right?
True.
So if you understand the rules, then you can avoid making mistakes.
True. Okay, why don't we take a break and we'll come back in a moment.
All right.
Also, if you'd rather keep the conversations private, you might want to use your own phone.
Right. Thanks. Also, about my desk. Can I eat at it?
You really shouldn't. We have a break room for that.
I see. That's good to know.
Welcome back, everybody. So before the break, we have some coworkers, right? Carrie and Matthew. And it looks like Matthew is a new worker at his job. And so Carrie is explaining some of the rules. And he asks, is it okay to make personal calls? And it is okay, but you have to make them short and don't make too many of them.
Which makes a lot of sense because you are at work.
You're at work, so you should work, not be talking to friends and family. You shouldn't be on the phone unless it's for business.
That's right. Okay, so now Carrie continues by saying, also, if you'd rather keep the conversations private, you might want to use your own phone. If you want to keep your conversations private. So what's the conversation?
So a conversation is just like a talk, not formal, like informal talk between, it could be two people or a small group of people. So for example, she and her boyfriend had a nice conversation about their vacation.
Okay, so they kind of have a talk, a little chat.
You could say
right?
Other words are talk, chat, right?
Okay, so keep your conversations private. So private is an adjective. It just means involving a particular person or group of people, not for people in general or for others to know about. So if you want to keep your conversations private, maybe it means that you don't want other people to listen to your conversation.
Yeah, it's just for some people that you want them to know. So the other people you don't want them to know. Right?
That's right. And then in that case, you should use your own phone. So our example sentence is Chuck's boss wanted to have a private conversation with him about his work. And that means he wants to talk to him maybe one-on-one.
Yeah, just the two of them so the other coworkers can't hear.
Exactly.
Right? Okay. So Matthew says, right, thanks. Also, about my desk, can I eat at it?
Because like we mentioned before, different companies, different jobs, they have different rules, right?
Yeah.
And Carrie says, you really shouldn't. We have a break room for that. Oh, so you're not supposed to eat at your desk. I wonder why.
Well, I was thinking about it because like at our company, we can eat at our desks.
Exactly.
But I think maybe some companies will feel it could get the office dirty.
True.
Maybe some food will fall onto the ground or, you know, it's not as clean. So if you have a break room, all of the food, all of the drink is in there.
True.
And you can keep that smaller area clean more easily.
I guess that makes sense too.
Okay, so Matthew says, I see. That's good to know. So we also have break room is a vocabulary word here. Just means a room where people can take a break, relax, and eat or drink.
That's right. Or you can chat with your coworkers, right?
Right, it's also a good place to have a chat and take a break from, you know, doing work and socialize with other people. So, for example, you can say, our break room has an espresso machine.
So, you know, they mentioned a few rules that we could have in the office, like making personal calls or eating at your desk. What are some of the rules that we could see in an office?
Yeah, well, I think maybe one rule might be that you must recycle your paper that you're using there instead of just throwing it in the trash to make sure to recycle.
And I think some offices might ask you to dress accordingly. Maybe you have to
dress
wear,
code.
that's right. Maybe you have to wear a suit and a tie. Or maybe for girls, you have to wear something very formal too, right?
Right.
That could also be one of the rules an office might have.
Right, or like some offices will say you can't wear shorts.
Oh, that's
You
right.
can't wear a t-shirt.
Or sandals, right?
Can't wear sandals. So that will tell you what you can't do, and then you know, okay, what I can do, just don't do those things, right?
That's right. But it is important to understand all the rules first.
Okay, well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Carrie is explaining the rules to Matthew.
Here we are. This desk will be your home from Monday to Friday.
Cool. I see that there's a phone. Can I use it to make personal calls?
Sure, just don't make too many and keep them short.
Okay. I'll make sure that I do that.
Also, if you'd rather keep the conversations private, you might want to use your own phone.
Right. Thanks. Also, about my desk. Can I eat at it?
You really shouldn't. We have a break room for that.
I see. That's good to know.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 explain 动词说明解释。The teacher explained how the machine worked. 老师解释了这部机器的操作原理。下一个单字 rule 名词规章规则。We all must obey the rules. 我们都必须遵守规则。下一个单字 personal 形容词私人的个人的。Do you mind if I ask you a personal question? 介意我问你一个私人问题吗？最后一个单字 private 形容词不公开的秘密的。John keeps his private diary locked in the drawer. John 把他的秘密日记锁在抽屉里。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个Somebody sees that 加主词加动词，某人看到什么事情 ？That 引导的子句作为 see 的受词，当中的 that 可以省略。see 的动词三态是 see, saw, seen。我们来看看这个例句 ：Kevin sees that his cat is on the fridge. Kevin 看到他的猫在冰箱上。下一个文法。Somebody makes sure that 加主词加动词，某人确保确认怎么样 ？Sure 是形容词，意思是确信的、肯定的。我们来看看这个例句 ：I made sure that I closed the window. 我确认过我关上窗户了。最后一个文法 would rather 更愿意、宁可。would 跟副词 rather。宁愿连用的时候，它的后面必须接动词的原形。Would 可以跟人称代名词主格缩写成一撇 d， 例如 he'd, we'd, they'd 等等。我们来看看这个例句 ：Sheldon would rather stay home and read a book. Sheldon 宁可在家看书。以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Hey, it's Kiwi on the street. I'm Kiki. And I'm Winnie. We know there are a lot of English phrases that we can use in our daily lives.
Now let's go ask some friends.
今天的题目，第一个题目，汗如雨下，汗流浃背。
Sweat like a pig.
Sweat like a pig. Sweat like a sheep.
Sweat like a sheep.
Like a sheep. Sweat like a sheep.
So both of them say sweat like a sheep. Both of them are wrong. It's sweat like a pig. Okay.
A pig.
上厕所。
Answer nature's call. I think it's answer nature's call. Me too. Oh, answer the nature's call.
Answer nature's call. Nature's call.
Nature's call. Is it answer nature's call? Yes, because everybody has to answer nature's call at some point. You are correct. All right, 我们今天学到了什么呢？ Let's learn more about today's phrases. Our first phrase is sweat like a pig. Believe it or not, pigs don't actually sweat that much because usually when they're hot, they go straight into some nice cooling mud. This pig refers to pig irons or crude iron, which is unprocessed iron during steel production. The shape looks like little piglets eating from a sow or a female pig that has given birth. These pig irons are incredibly hot and they can't be moved until they reach a point where water vapor appear on its surface, producing sweat. That's where the phrase sweat like a pig comes from. Our second phrase is answer nature's call. Answer nature's call is to go to the bathroom. Something that comes naturally to all living beings, and your body has the urge to do it. There's nothing else you can do unless you release it. It's like nature is calling you to go to the toilet. If you don't want to tell someone so directly that you need to use the toilet, you can say, "Excuse me, but I need to answer nature's call." And those are our 2 phrases for today. KiWi later!